We are back. I'm back to Michigan State University, and I had a very amazing time in Nebraska. Huskers, go big red. Really, really, really. I was impressed by the amount of support I received from the Ethiopian community in Nebraska and also the Ethiopian restaurant through Ethiopian restaurant. Aineye, Dr. Shmeles, Zola, Tsaggai, Samri, and Zanabu, and well, I cannot. Brother Mohammed. I really, there are a lot of people. It's not fair to call names of people, really, during this kind of celebrations. Uh, it's not it's not the best thing to do to say thanks to Mr. X or Mr. Y. In general, the Ethiopian community in Lincoln, Nebraska, I'm proud of you. My friends from Nebraska, Dr. Susan, Walela, and Yemsraj, Edu, Ayal. Oh my goodness. I need to write names and call each of you one by one. I would really sit down and then take the time to acknowledge all of you for what you did, not only for me, it's for Yes Ethiopia community. As I said, this PhD, this study is not just about myself. It's not just about my family. This is about the mission of Youth and Education Support Service. It's a global mission, but we start in Ethiopia. In a very few weeks, you will get more updates. Yes Ethiopia will become Yes Africa, and will start operating in different sectors. Also, will go beyond non-profit, will also start a business. And my brother Laban from Kenya, he is my inspiration, my mentor, someone who really knows how to connect people, how to especially engage in businesses, and also how to inspire fellow African and global leaders. So, brother Laban, I'm really proud of you, and I always respect and I admire you. You are my role model if I have to do business between US and Ethiopia and Africa. That's what I'm going towards. So I really want to thank everybody for your time. This might sound a lot of self-appreciation, a lot of, amplifying something. The thing is, my people, the young people in Ethiopia have been through a lot of pain, a lot of blood, a lot of sacrifice, a lot of sad days. I really want to inspire them. I want to show them a little bit of a light from my side. I know I have nothing, right? But I'm also blessed with all these beautiful and amazing and talented and caring people in my network. So this is not just about Fakado. Okay? Just go and check profile of Laban. See how big he is working in Kenya, in Nebraska. Go to Grand Island and visit Zabuni Coffee in Grand Island. You can notice the impact I'm discussing here is not only my success, but it's about the leaders that already showed us what can be done and what is possible and how far we should go. Also the need to connect. So this is like a journey full of different corners of learning. So I was not only a student, I was a non-profit leader. I'm also someone who is living far from family, from children. So I've been experiencing a lot of emotional and psychological stress and also responsibility far from home. So I have a plan. The plan is I'm going to give you, for those of you who would like to study in the US or anywhere in the world, I'm going to give you my own personal journey of this PhD, what it looked like from the start to the finish, until my current employment status here at Michigan State University. I know there are a lot of highly accomplished people. There are a lot of people that can teach a lot, but I don't speak on behalf of the other people. I am responsible to share the smallest light I have at hand. It's up to the other person to speak about what they can, to speak about their experience. So I'm not in competing with anybody. Sometimes I see when we repeatedly speak about something, I know it can become too much. It might sound like, you have one and then you speak as if you have 100, right? It might sound exaggerating your achievements, but that's a negative energy. I don't go with the people who are into negative game. I'm not in that corner. My brother, I see this as a chance to teach my Ethiopian brothers and sisters. I see this as a chance to connect with my African brothers and sisters. So I don't diminish my strengths. I'm also not here amplifying unnecessary agenda. The topic I'm promoting is not about my PhD. Rather, I'm promoting the mission of Youth and Education Support Service Ethiopia. This is about mission of Youth and Education Support Service Africa. This is about youth and education quality globally. Right? There are a lot of unemployed young people that we have to work with, learn with, and grow together. There are a lot of amazing leaders out there who don't speak, whom we didn't hear about. Okay, for example, I mentioned there is someone who is very special. For example, Etenesh in Lincoln, Nebraska. The moment when we come to Nebraska, me and my brother Amro, we know it. When I arrived in the US, I had only, I think, $300 in my pocket. That $300, half of it was spent in Chicago before I come to Nebraska. When I'm in Nebraska, 2 days after we arrived, I was empty pocket. Okay? So, Yemsraj, Mehret, and Etenesh, together with Dr. Mary Willis and Dr. Shimelis and Ainiye, they took care of everything about our accommodation, about paying for part of my flight ticket, especially brother Barakat Kindo and my brother Dr. Shimelis. They are the one who purchased it's Taddele Wami from Michigan. Okay, Taddele Wami purchased a flight ticket from Addis to Chicago, and then brother Shimelis, Dr. Shimelis of Ethiopia Restaurant, he purchased from Chicago to Lincoln, Nebraska. My brother Dr. Barakat, he paid for my service for a visa interview. So we have all these responsibilities of acknowledging and saying thank you to those who supported us. Then after we are in Lincoln, Nebraska, we had to pay $700 into house rent and then $1,000 a deposit. We don't have. So we borrowed from Dr. Mary Willis and Dr. Shimelis again. So I didn't say enough about Dr. Mary Willis. We'll come to that. But Mehret, Yemsraj, and Etenesh, they furnished our home with all the, knives and chopping boards and, cooking utensils, including, soap and shower materials and everything. So, Etenesh, I thank you on behalf of all the Ethiopian community in Lincoln, Nebraska. You are amazing, and you remind me my elder sister Almaz. So, I really, really thank you so much. I know you would see this video, so thank you so much. And also, there are a lot of people that I have to thank, but I don't have. This video is not enough. I'll come one by one. And the other thing I wanted to say, we are going to launch the PhD journey from A to Z, including getting job, including visa issues. So get prepared. I'll have a Zoom webinar starting from the time I started working with Dr. Mary Willis until today, what I have been through, what I learned, and the lessons you can get from here. But the biggest thing is about working with people, know the right people, and then ready to grow. So, thank you, University of Nebraska. I love having this Nebraska alumni, button on my jacket. I really wear it proudly now. I'm a Husker, and I am a Nebraska alumni from Seru. Seru is a very small village town in Ethiopia. And today I received a message from University of Nebraska saying, Fakadu graduated from get a degree from University of Nebraska and is from Seru. I really feel proud to mention Seru on my degree. And this is a village which has been forgotten, but the time is coming. So, keep going. Thank you so much, and God bless you. And be strong, help each other, collaborate, and forgive. That's my last message, and I'll come with more videos about the training.